welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. We are on our way to Days of Future Pop Culture, which is a small convention held by my mate Shaun. You can find him Zars84 on Instagram. I'll check the link in the description below. So hopefully we can pick up some cool old school Marvel books. Hopefully a bit of silver, a bit of Bronze Age, maybe some keys, but we'll see how we go, see what they've got. But yeah, tune in for the rest. Heading up the walkway to the Maribyrnong Park Bowls Club, where Days of Future Pop Culture Fair is on. So we're a little bit early, but we'll go and get in queue, and yeah, hopefully we find some good stuff.
We're married. We've got a kid on the way. 2 years ago. We got lucky. So I figured I'd ask while we're here.
No, don't get in my shirt. And that's it for Days of Future Pop Culture Fair. Saw some good friends there. Simon and Sarah, or actually known as #Samaro, were there. You'll see Simon's video getting posted whenever he edits it. It'll probably take him about a week, but we will see it eventually, and I will obviously make a cameo to that. But yeah, I was able to pick up a few books, not too much, spent probably too much money, but I picked up some absolute bangers. A few key issues, but mainly sort of just some older books that are a little bit cheaper that I really wanted. So, but yeah, as soon as I get home, I will show you what I got. Okay, so now that I am back home from Days of Future Pop Culture, I suppose you could say Expo or Fair, the one run by my mate Shaun, who is Zars84 on Instagram. I'll obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I will leave a link down below to his channel. You can check out his cool stuff. He's a really big collector as well, loves a lot of different fandoms and things like that. But yeah, so please check out Shaun's IG page, give him a follow if you'd be so kind. But I'm going to show you now what I actually picked up at the actual con. Or fair, whichever you'd want to call it. So I picked up a few books, as I said, mainly old school Marvel books, mainly some Silver Age and Bronze Age, probably more on the bronze sort of side, but I did pick up one major key for me. Might not necessarily be a major key for a lot of people, but it certainly is for me. No, I did not pick up any of the 4 Spidey books I need to complete my ASM run. but I'm still happy with what I grabbed. So a few sort of random sort of things, not necessarily key issues, but still some cool old school books. So first off, we got, now I know my mate Mark from Legion of Comics will like these sort of books. Got Incredible Hulk number 171, which is a classic Hulk versus Abomination and also versus Rhino fight in that particular book there. So pretty cool old school cover there. Definitely a cool book to pick up. And also picked up Hulk 172, which is I don't know whether it might be the first team up or the only team up, but it's definitely another classic cover team up of Hulk and Juggernaut. So another very cool book there to pick up. I did sort of mix and match up a little bit sort of thing, so I picked up a bit of all the sort of things that I like. So picked up Uncanny X-Men 148, which is actually the first appearance of Caliban. For those who are not much into the X-Men movies, Caliban was in the Logan movie. Don't know necessarily if it was a great representation or not, but yeah, he was in that particular movie. And this is also when Angel quits the X-Men as well. So yeah, definitely a cool book to pick up, and especially for the price I paid for it. Then we go into a couple of Avengers books. So I have Avengers 114, which is the first cover appearance of Mantis. And it's also when Mantis and Swordsman, which are on the front cover there, join the Avengers. Now I think Swordsman had been with the Avengers before, so obviously maybe a rejoin, I'd say, thing, but Mantis' first joining of joining the Avengers. So yeah, another cool sort of book to pick up. A little bit more of an older school sort of Avengers. So Avengers number 66, which is the first Ultron 6. This is also the book that has the first mention of adamantium, which we all know is what Wolverine's skeleton is has it bonded to, the famous metal adamantium. And it's also the first appearance of the Inventor. Now, which is sort of weird because I thought it was, sort of maybe found or something like that, but they're claiming this is the first appearance of the guy who actually invented adamantium, which his name is, what is it, Myron or something, Myron McLean or something like that, I think it is. So yeah, so that's another sort of tiny little minor sort of key there, something a bit interesting for a book as well. Next couple is a couple of Thor books that I picked up. Now, this is no sort of key issue or anything like that, but I did particularly buy this one to dedicate this to my good mate SimpleSimon, who, if you do watch his channel regularly, and you really need to because it's an absolutely fantastic channel, he is also on his way to 1K, and he's doing a giveaway for that particular thing as well. So please go and sub up SimpleSimon. I'll leave his he does all my thumbnails, so I will leave a link to his channel. Please, if you're not subscribed, try and get him to 1K as quickly as we can, so makes him a happy boy. But yeah, if you know SimpleSimon's channel, he loves his bondage covers as well as his lady covers. So that's Thor 279. There you go, Simon. There's a bondage cover that you might want to eventually get and add it to your collection. But yeah, I just thought old school classic Thor. Not massively old, like still I think slightly Bronze Age, but yeah, still a cool cover to grab there. Another Thor book. This is issue 241. Not a key by any means, but just a cool old school Thor. So just picked up that as well. You know, and when, you know, it's an old school sort of Marvel book and it's, you know, a couple of bucks or something like that, and I've got the money, I'll tend to grab it if I can. Now this one's starting to get on to the Silver Age and to the older sort of stuff. This is the only Fantastic Four book I actually picked up, but it's old and it's tatty, but I love it because then it's cheaper and I can afford it. This is the Fantastic Four issue number 22. And this is the second appearance of Mole Man. And this book is actually the first time that the saying, "it's clobbering time" from The Thing is apparently coined in this actual book. So, very cool book to try and get. As I've said before, sometimes you can't necessarily afford those first appearances, so you want to try and get a second appearance. You know, it's a little bit cheaper, but still classified as a key issue. So, nice book to pick up there. Then I went to some Daredevil books. So yeah, as I said, I picked up a few bits and pieces of everything. So Daredevil issue number 88. Now this is apparently the first appearance of Larry Cranston, who eventually becomes Mr. Fear. So, cool book to pick up. Nice classic cover there. Now this is not really a key issue as such, but classic cover, and it's a classic battle between a classic enemy. This is Daredevil number 38. This is a classic battle between Dr. Doom and Daredevil, as you see on the front. So a really cool cover. Definitely when I saw that and for the price, definitely picked that up. Now there's only one book to go, and this is the one that I was referring to. Now this could be a grail, could be a major key, however you want to sort of put it. This is a book that I've definitely wanted in my collection for a long time. Today I finally bit the bullet, spent a bit of money on it, but I'm glad I have it. And the funny thing is, even though it's pretty rough, the guy actually did, you know, the seller actually said, look, you need to have a look at it for this sort of price. So I opened it up, I had a look. It's got a spine split down the bottom, but in saying that, every page is complete, no coupons cut out or anything. So I was very happy to pay the price for this. And the book is Silver Surfer number 3, which is the first appearance of Mephisto, as seen on the cover there. So I'm extremely happy to pick up this book finally, add it to the PC, and yeah, that's made a really happy day for me. So I'm really glad I grabbed that book, because I have seen it. I have seen the same seller and I've seen the book there, and he's had a couple of copies over time, and I had to do it. Finally had to do it. I had the money. I just went, done. So yeah, so that was my pickups for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. SimpleSimon will be doing, he was at the same fair today, so check out his video as well. But that's it for my particular video. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.